You tried
That-
that.
Okay. Daddy's, hey, how you doing? I'm Paul.
Doing fine,
Nice
sir.
to meet you.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
I'm Jay, what's up?
Jay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is
Hey,
about,
Dennis, this is about actually what you do at Soft Rock. How would you describe your job at Soft Rock?
job at Soft Rock is lovely. It's a beautiful job.
Great.
I like helping people, like managing my staff.
What's your title at Soft Rock?
Specialist manager.
Specialist manager?
Specifically, what type of specialist are you in charge of?
Do you manage?
I specialist take calls, incoming calls,
Take calls?
For what type of customer?
people that need jobs.
Okay.
Okay,
Thinking
employment?
Thinking
Okay.
about the management role, what, do you oversee the employment specialist?
You said, I'm sorry?
Do you oversee or do you manage the employment specialist position?
I oversee the specialists that take calls for people that need jobs.
Okay,
Okay.
so what is your
Your jobs.
well,
So are you a job specialist manager?
I'm not a
No, no,
job
no, listen.
specialist manager. I'm a specialist manager, that's what
right,
all the
correct.
specialists
Gotcha.
Now, your agent, your specialist on the phone, what exactly are they doing for this caller that's calling in?
helping them find employment.
Specifically, what they want, or?
Job, right?
Okay.
How would you characterize differently someone looking for employment or someone looking for a job?
That's the,
I mean, I thought I said employment
Yeah,
and job.
that's the
but
same
I mean,
thing.
I mean,
That's the
I'm-
same
okay.
thing.
I don't want to, you know.
No, that's the same thing.
We can throw that question away, same.
Yeah,
Sure,
please, yeah,
no problem.
no.
We'll scratch it from the
I
record.
was
no
like-
problem. We'll strike it from the record. How would you describe a job specialist at Soft Rock?
Personally, I haven't worked with them, so
Okay.
I,
Have you worked with a sales maker specialist?
no, I haven't worked with them.
Okay.
I,
Have you ever been a sales maker?
I have never
specialist?
been, I've
Okay.
been in the department,
Okay,
I've taken calls as a sale maker specialist, but
okay.
never, to, be in that
Mhm.
department and actually working to get money
Okay.
for that.
How about education advisor?
I have been in that department as well. I've been, actually, all these questions, I've been cross-trained in the whole department. So,
Okay,
Right.
media, all those things.
okay.
In the specialist departments, whether it be job, employment, et cetera, are they all compensated the same? Salary plus bonus? How does that work?
I know specialists make commission and advisors, I believe they're paid, hourly. I believe they get paid every 2 weeks, so they don't do the commission thing.
Is there a department that is strictly commission only?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Are these specialists a combination of salary and bonus? Or is it,
Salary and bonus, I would say base versus commission, but I can't say salary.
not
Most-
verse, base, and commission? Is there one or the other, or is it a
I wouldn't-
combination?
I wouldn't say it's a base.
Is it base versus commission, whichever's greater?
I could, on that aspect, you're kind of barking down the wrong, I mean, the right.
Okay.
The right.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, but, yes, more so base first. I wouldn't say base plus.
Right,
I mean, I could be wrong,
Okay.
but I wouldn't say base plus.
okay. All right.
Camera, by the way.
Is you, nice, who? You like that?
Camera.
You like that? Can you see yourself? Oh.
They got me for some stuff before with the camera, so I'm just letting you guys.
Did they really? Got you.
Thinking about the employment specialist job, are there any pros that you see? Any positives that you see while you were trained and working as an employment specialist?
Could you repeat the question you said?
Are there any pros while you were
I
working?
work as a specialist
Okay,
manager. I was a specialist before I got on the phone.
correct. While you, when you
Got
were,
as a manager.
correct, when you said, you mentioned before that you were an employment specialist, you were trained.
I didn't mention that.
Okay.
I didn't mention I was an employment specialist. I was
Okay, so
cor-
currently, as
I
a
was-
manager overseeing an employment specialist position.
I oversee specialist. You keep on
Okay.
saying this employment
Gotcha.
specialist thing. I'm a specialist and manager.
Okay.
Over.
Over my
Over the
specialist.
specialist.
Well, I mean, like,
Well,
whether
do
it's
you-
job
do you-
specialist,
Do you have
employment
all the
specialist.
specialists broken into different categories? Or
I
are they
have-
all specialists?
I have my team
Okay,
of 10. I have
Okay.
at-home specialists, and I have here specialists that work
Okay.
in the house.
Right.
And
So there-
the specialists that you oversee, what is their direct,
Employment?
what is their direct
To help-
objective?
To help people that are calling in with
So
Now-
there are positions to where they're here and at home, as far as specialists.
Yes, usually at home is more of a privilege, because if we can trust you here,
Correct.
if we can trust you with this little bit, then we can definitely trust you when we can't, we don't have our eyes on you. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Mhm.
What are some of the cons in the employment specialist?
He keeps on throwing this employment, I mean, you guys have.
Specialist position.
The specialist position.
Have gone away from it, he keeps with this
Yeah.
employment
Well, you
specialist.
just mentioned the employment person working from home and,
Job, I mean,
Okay.
they help them with employment,
Correct,
they're a
correct.
specialist, I mean, that's what our maker department does. I mean, obviously, the job specialist or what have you, you know, so.
Okay, between a sailmaker, a education advisor, and a employment specialist,
Mhm.
are there any specific, like, pros and cons in between specific
I've
departments?
been in all of them, I love all of them.
All of
And
them,
that's
yeah?
seriously from me, you know.
Is there-
I
was there
love
any,
all of them.
was there any downsides to the advisor?
Or anyone that you didn't?
The only downside I got when I was advisor, because I had to learn it in one day,
Correct.
instead of some people getting trained in a week or two.
Well, that's just from a training standpoint, yeah, learn.
The only thing I'm learning,
Yeah.
there's portals that you have to do, and they were multiple portals.
Correct.
And I felt overwhelmed
Yeah.
in that hour time that I was getting trained,
Right.
so I was like, I didn't know if I could do that, but that was the only thing, once I got it,
Yeah.
I was a beast at it, so.
Okay,
When you give me anything, I'm gonna work with it.
right.
So being cross-trained in all these specialist positions and being a manager, a specialist manager, is there one in particular versus the job, or excuse me, the job specialist versus the employment specialist, where one's more of an immediate job placement and one's more geared toward career?
No, all of them are, you know, pretty much helping the candidate with the job. And like I said, if they want to further their career, further their education, to help their career, or help a job that turn into a career,
Just transferred to education.
transfer to an education advisor. That's, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it, you know, it's beautiful, all in itself.
Right.
Now, do both job specialists and employment specialists refer to education advisors if someone wants to continue their education?
Could you repeat the question?
The employment specialist and
I'm
the
trying
job
to educate.
specialist,
Mhm.
do both departments have to transfer to an education
They-
specialist, or is there a department that does not transfer anybody?
No, it's the only department that I can see that I got trained in that doesn't transfer. I mean, you don't have to transfer.
Right,
I mean, we bring it up in the, you know, script,
right.
and that you can learn and speak to the applicant or candidates about, and if they insist or they say that that's what they want, then we can then go ahead and transfer them. But the only one that doesn't transfer to an actual education advisor is the education advisor department.
Right, well, sure. Well, I mean, basically, everything is gonna be based on what the client's needs are,
Mhm.
and you base it on that. Obviously, what your next actions are, but, do you have anything else?
Have you worked in the education advisor position and role? Because you talked about you're a manager for the specialist and you've worked with a different specialist. How about the employment advisor? Do you have much experience working in that department?
I just thought I was.
I'm sorry, the
Okay.
question is over.
Closing.
Thank you very